What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Become a Legend. We are still on loan at Yeovil Town, of course. We're about mid-table in the N-Power League 1. As you can see there, I'm well in exceeding my my league objectives for this year. The only thing I'm short on is assists, and I'm definitely going to try and put that right over the next sort of half of the season. We're almost halfway through the season now. We're 1 or 2 games short of being halfway through, and once we get halfway through, I think that'll be a big achievement, because this is a long season. You know, 23 games for the first half, not including cup games, so probably around like 28 games altogether, and that's quite a lot of games. As you can see there, like I said, I've completed a hell of a lot of them. And as we go into the accomplishments here, just to show you what rating I am right now, I'm a 76 rated striker overall. 42% of my overall striker accomplishments are completed, so we're well on our way to becoming a superstar, no doubt about that. Now, once the screen moves forward just here, I think I'll show you the match objectives are still broken. Okay, I left the screen out, so I can't see my match objectives. But what you see here, guys, is it's Yeovil Town against Colchester. I'm starting again up front, and Colchester are just a couple of points behind us. They're a couple of positions lower than us in the league, and a win here will be very nice. Now, in the last game, we drew 0-0 in the snow, so we're in another snowy game here. As you can see there, Colchester are 14th, Yeovil are 13th, and we're 1 point ahead of them with a worse goal difference. And the game started off pretty even. Colchester doing some good work. They kept possession of the ball a lot, working it around the edge of the box here, and spent a lot of time trying to get the goal. And my man hits the post there, and we clear it out, which is awesome defending. And then after 15 minutes, the ball gets pumped up the field to me, managed to somehow win the header. The ball comes back to me, and I'm thinking goal here. There's only one thing. No, Nepo puts it wide. With my finishing, you would have thought I would at least hit the target. But 42 minutes into the game, I win another header here, and the ball comes back to me. Running down the wing, it's real easy. Like, I've got a lot of pace to beat these defenders. They're a bit slow, but sometimes, you know, your own players decide they want to tackle you and ruin all your fun. We move into the second half, and the ball comes into my feet just here. I turn the defender with ease, look at that, and then shoot it, but the keeper saves. We're going to try and get that goal. I've had already 3 or 4 clear-cut chances now, and I desperately want to get that goal. I want to put us in the lead. I want to propel us away from Colchester. And the ball comes to the guy here in the box, and he tries to cross it in, but it bounces off the defender, and the keeper saves well. But just a few minutes later, a substitution is made. We get a corner in the 54th minute. The corner's whipped in. I didn't even call for this for a change. The corner's whipped in, and then Nepo's there to win the header. Reactions +2, 12 out of 12 headers on target, and he even scores the goal. Not really known for scoring headers. Almost straight from kickoff as well. Pick up the ball down the right hand side here, and like I said, these defenders cannot touch me for pace. Managed to walk inside here, bowl the defender over, and thinking to myself, this is going to be 2-0. Tried for the assist, as you saw there, tried for the cutback to get those assists, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Just a few minutes later again, and now Yeovil are starting to turn up the heat, starting to really dominate the game. I would do some nice work down the left hand side and get agility +1 for beating 125 players off the dribble, but unfortunately again we couldn't capitalise, and unfortunately it stayed at 1-0. I picked up the ball in the 62nd minute though. Thought I'd have a shot from a nice 20 yards, and it goes just inside the left hand post. So Nepo scoring another goal. 2 goals this game. I scored 2 goals in the last episode, so we're going great guns with the goals. And after that second goal winning, after the first goal winning, really we was controlling things. And as I run into the box here, tried so desperately for that assist. I really wanted to get it. Unfortunately, Reed got fouled in the box instead of putting the ball in the back of the net, and we get a penalty. And after they make the substitutions, Colchester trying to do some dirty tactics to put me off my game. I know I'm going to be stepping up to take this penalty. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, you know, they're trying to put me off. They're trying to make me wait, especially in the cold. Maybe my muscles tense up, and maybe I hit the penalty. But I'm on a 9.6, and look at that, a lot of power. I go to the top right hand corner, and the keeper doesn't even try to save it. So we get a bit of celebrating going on there. The "can you hear me" celebration, and that's how the game finished. So a hat-trick for myself. A nice big 3-0 win for Yeovil over Colchester. That swaps the goal difference around as well. So now I'm on, well, Yeovil are on -4 and Colchester are on -7, and we open up a 4-point gap against them. And after this game, or as the game ends, you see my rating stayed at 9.6 all the way through to the end of the game. I had a few more chances in the last few minutes, but nothing worth note, nothing worth putting into the video. And just here, as the screen loads up for you, 9.6, 3 goals, 6 shots on target, 3 off target, and 90% passes complete. Managed to win 1 header, which is unusual for me, and only retained the possession 1 time and lost it 13 times. So not too great there, but we move into the next game and we play against Scunthorpe United. Now Scunthorpe are 2nd in the table, so it's going to be a tough game, and it's made even tougher when after just 2 or 3 minutes into the game, Scunthorpe playing possession football. Yeovil haven't even touched the ball at this stage, and Scunthorpe doing some great work on the edge of the box. It gets put into Duffy there. Duffy back into Jennings, and Jennings finishes the ball off nicely to make it 1-0, and almost directly from kickoff we lose the ball. It gets put straight through to Mozika. Mozika outstrengths 2 of my defenders and finishes it at the near post, and after 5 minutes we go 2-0 down, and things were not done there. There was still a lot more to come from Scunthorpe. We did have a few chances to get back in the game just on the edge of the box here. I did some great work down the right hand side. When I cut back in here, I thought this would be a goal, but it goes just over the bar and not in the back of the net. I thought if we made it 2-1 there, perhaps we would have had a chance. And here is some absolute trolling from EA. Look at this. My player passes it back, the keeper just lets it bounce over his head, and we get officially EA'd, guy. Officially EA'd. AA9 Skills would be proud of that one. And look at this. Tries to clear it, the keeper just leaves it, the defender just leaves it, and the striker just puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-0. Some disgusting defending there. Not my part of, it's not my fault if we defend bad. It's my position is to put the goals in the back of the net and maybe to get an assist or 2. And I try my hardest there again, trying to put in some crosses here and trying to be that team player. Even though we're 3-0 down, maybe we can get a goal or 2 and just not really destroy our goal difference. We just put those 3 goals back on. Now we're going to lose those 3 goals again, and I take a long range shot there. That's pretty much where I shot from in the last game, where it went in. This time not so lucky. And the only action of the second half, Scunthorpe doing some great passing work. They held the possession a lot in the second half. We, as a team, Yeovil barely got to touch the ball. And in the 79th minute, that was the only action, just 1 cross. So the game finished 3-0 to Scunthorpe United, and after a nice big 3-0 win, Yeovil Town go and lose 3-0. I don't think we're going to be able to make the playoffs. We're like 13 points behind halfway through the season, and I got a 5.7, which isn't great. 83% passing, not too bad, but 1 shot on target, 4 shots off target, lost the possession 16 times, won it 3 times, which isn't too bad, didn't win a header again, only caught out of position twice, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough. So as you can see again, guys, I'm projected to get 32 goals this season. We are halfway through the season now. I've scored 16 league goals. My shooting is good. My average rating is good enough. It's just those assists that I really need to work on. And I'm just going to leave you here at the end with some to be able to look at some of the shooting accomplishments that I still need to get, and maybe some of the physical ones. It's pretty interesting that I'm getting close to finishing a lot of accomplishments. So I could be like an 82, 83, 84 rated striker by the end of the season, which would be nice. That would give me the option to maybe join one of the bigger clubs. And when we get the option to join one of the bigger clubs, perhaps I'll ask your guys' advice as to where you want to see me go. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you could hit that like button, it would mean a lot to me. It helps my channel a lot, and I appreciate it, all the support, of course. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Notts County with 39 points. Bottom of the table, Stevenage with 13 points, with a game in hand on the team above. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Cheltenham Town with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. Third bottom, Walsall with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, Carlisle United with 21 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fifth bottom, Chesterfield with 20.